Best footballers at Paris 2024 Olympics. Olympic football, a highlight of the Games since its inception in 1900, continues to captivate audiences with its blend of emerging talent and national pride. Unlike other major international tournaments, such as that of the World Cup, Olympic football features under 23 squads supplemented by a few seasoned players, offering a unique dynamic. This format not only showcases the future stars of the sport, but also allows for a fascinating mix of youthful exuberance and experienced strategy. The competition is fierce, with teams from every corner of the globe vying for the coveted gold medal, symbolizing the pinnacle of athletic achievement. And as Paris 2024 is almost upon us, now is an optimal moment to take a look at the very best players viewers can expect to watch this summer, with a list of 10 players producing an eclectic fusion of exciting talent from the next generation, along with the leading figures that have been doing it for years. 10. Enzo Millot, France. France occupy 50% of Gimsport's top 10 players featuring at Paris 2024, which itself is worthy of being a statement of intent as to how seriously the host nation will be taking this year's Games. Up first is Enzo Millot, who rolled off the same conveyor belt as the likes of Kylian Mbappe and Yannick Carrasco when he graduated from Monaco's prestigious academy back in 2019. Now plying his trade in the Bundesliga for VfB Stuttgart, the young midfielder has availed himself of deft touches, hard-to-catch body feints, and a striking sprint speed that saw him contribute to 9 goals in 31 league appearances last season, as Die Schwaben went from the brink of relegation in the 2022-23 season to finishing second behind Bayer Leverkusen in the 2023-24 campaign under Sebastian Hoeneß.
9. Castello Lukeba, France.
Castello Lukeba was one of the standout defenders in France's Ligue 1 in 2022-23. Making 33 starts for Lyon, the left-footed center-back was in the top 99th percentile for interceptions and top 89th for passes completed. Impressively, it was only his second full season in the top flight, and it paved the way for a £25 million switch to RB Leipzig last summer. Tasked with replacing Josko Gvardiol, the 6-foot French defender has done more than that. While Lukeba's reading of the game, timing in the tackle, physicality and ability to distribute the ball from the back are reminiscent of the Manchester City left-back, Leipzig's new man withholds an aura of power that only few defenders possess, like compatriot William Saliba, and he will be hoping to use this to his advantage this summer to propel his price tag even higher. 8. Eric Garcia, Spain. Although still only 23 years old, Eric Garcia already has the accolades to be able to claim he's one of the more experienced players heading to Paris this month. Spain are absolutely stacked with winners in their side, and Garcia justifies that statement. With Manchester City, he played 6 times as they claimed the Premier League title in the 2020-21 season, and then he went on to feature 24 times in Barcelona's 2022-23 La Liga triumph. This summer presents an opportunity for Garcia to prove he's good enough to appear for the top European clubs on a more regular basis. He played 30 times for Girona last season, scoring 5 goals from left back to help the club qualify for the Champions League for the first time in their history. Should he carry this form into the Olympics, it'll prove pretty difficult for Barcelona to overlook him next season, especially as they stall in their talks with Joao Cancelo. 7. Alex Baena, Spain. The Olympics are often used as an opportunity by young footballers to show off their talent to all corners of the globe. But had it not been for Dani Olmo and Fabian Ruiz shining so brightly too, then we wouldn't be sat here contemplating how well recognized Villarreal's Alex Baena is after only seeing 25 minutes of game time for Spain at Euro 2024. An archetypal Spanish midfielder with sharp-eyed vision, and who perfectly typifies that renowned tiki-taka flair, Baena should be on many top European clubs' radar this summer as he continues to outgrow the pond he currently resides in. 6. Jean-Phillipe Matita, France. Crystal Palace fans witnessed their very own Cinderella story last season through the rebirth of Jean-Phillipe Matita. In his first 2 Premier League seasons, the 27-year-old showed little to no signs of ever being able to adapt to England's lofty standards, scoring just 7 goals in 41 league outings. But under new manager Oliver Glasner, Matita has turned a new corner in South London. Last term, he bagged himself 16 Premier League goals, seeing him finish joint 10th in the Golden Boot race. Boasting spectacular ball retention, strong link-up play, and an even mightier clinical finish, France have one hell of a talisman on their hands this summer.
Nicolas Otamendi, Argentina.
There will be 4 men's FIFA World Cup winners at Paris 2024 with Argentina, and none are wiser than 36-year-old Nicolas Otamendi, who has seen and done nearly everything in his 17-year career, having won 2 Premier League titles, 1 Europa League, 2 Copa America winners' medals, and of course, that coveted World Cup trophy. Under head coach Javier Mascherano, who is aiming to become the first man to win the Olympic men's football tournament as a player and a coach, Otamendi will be tasked with keeping his younger teammates in line as they look to maintain their period of competitive superiority on the world stage.
Alexander Lacazette, France.
France have so much attacking muscle in their ranks for this summer's Olympics that it probably should be considered a crime. If Matita wasn't already enough firepower, Thierry Henry's squad also boasts free-scoring Alexander Lacazette, who has scored 36 league goals over the last 2 seasons. The Lion marksman looks right at home with his boyhood club, and he's another that will look to use his wisdom to good effect in a squad brimming with youthful exuberance. What also helps him stand out among other players is his natural inclination to help his side defend and press, too, making him a jack of all trades. 3. Achraf Hakimi, Morocco. As far as African footballers go, there's not many that come better than PSG's Achraf Hakimi, who was a shining light at the last World Cup for Morocco, as he helped the Atlas Lions achieve a nation-record 4th-placed finish in Qatar. He is the only player from his continent to feature in this list, and he will no doubt hope that the familiar Parisian surroundings will provide him with a basis to build upon his expected one-man wrecking machine performances this summer. A player who is very much at the forefront of the reinvention of the traditional fullback position, Hakimi's penetrative and direct attacking runs, coupled with his blistering pace, has made him one of the most deadly wide players in world football at present. At just 25 years of age, Hakimi has also assembled a somewhat enviable CV to date, already having plied his trade for Real Madrid, Borussia Dortmund, Inter Milan, and now Paris Saint-Germain. 2. Michael Olise, France. New Bayern Munich signing, Michael Olise was one of the biggest talents to be dropped from Didier Deschamps' Euro 2024 squad. But by virtue of the Olympics, he now has the perfect opportunity to show what his national team boss had missed out on. Despite having troubles with injuries, the 22-year-old ex-Crystal Palace starlet managed 10 goals and 6 assists in 19 Premier League games last season, and the clandestine way he weaves in and out of defenses before unleashing a game-changing moment in the form of an inch-perfect cross or mesmerizing curling finish demands undivided attention every time he picks up the ball on the wings. Out of anyone in this video, nobody is as exciting as Olise. 1. Julian Alvarez, Argentina. At 24 years old, Julian Alvarez is already one of the most decorated and sought-after players in world football, making his inclusion in the Olympic squad somewhat curious. A 2-time Copa America champion, 2-time Premier League winner, and now also a World Cup gold medalist. A victory in Paris this summer would mean the Manchester City man has pretty much completed the sport before he's reached his peak. With 90 goals and 49 assists at club level and 9 goals in 36 Argentina caps, there's hardly any doubt that Alvarez is the best player going to the Olympics. If La Albiceleste are to hit gold again, then you can bet your bottom dollar on the 24-year-old being a focal point for such triumph. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for daily updates.